Hi guys, it is me back again. It is Mishy Beauty. This time I am back with trying a Hollywood, California Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment Mask. This is something that I got. I am using a new camera, so forgive me if it's not focusing. I'm still trying to get used to it. This is a product I got in, I want to say it was a boxy charm, or it could have been a Allure Beauty Box. But anyway, it did come in a subscription box. I am going to try this right now. I am going to let you guys see me put it on. I am going to let you guys see me with it when it's off, not when I'm rubbing my face in the sink or anything, but I'm going to let you all see that, as well as I will come back also with some product on my face, like makeup and things. This does make a note to say, well, it says apply a thin layer to clean skin and leave on for 5 to 20 minutes. I will only be leaving this on for 5 to 10 minutes. It says use as a full face mask 1 to 3 times a week, or spot treat. It does say that use sunscreen and limit sun exposure while using and the week after. Okay, so I should limit sun exposure. I don't want to damage my skin, so I am going to do what it is asking me to. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get started with applying this mask. I am trying to see how to turn this off. So I will be right back. I'm going to apply it. Actually, let's do it together. Let's go ahead and apply this together. I squeezed it too hard and it got all over me. So let me go ahead and do this. I should have my mirror, but I'm using, if you see me looking behind the camera, it's because I am using my antique vanity that I did talk about on another video. I am using that vanity. I gotta find some place to put this. There we go. The top just blew right off because I squeezed it too much. So I'm attempting to put a thin layer. I'm going to watch my eyebrows. It did not say to watch your eyebrows, but I'm going to watch my eyebrows and not get so close to them. Even though this is not a peel off mask, I am going to be careful. Now I do have allergies, like hay fever allergies, and I'm being careful with around my area of my nose that I've been rubbing a lot. I want to try to get my forehead and my T-zone especially. That is what I'm more concerned with. This does have a minty kind of feel. Although it is a mud mask, it feels minty, which is kind of weird. Okay, I'm trying to cover the, this is what my fingers look like. So we're going to do this for about 5 minutes, because I can already feel it's sensitive around this area here where I've been blowing my nose. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's, I've done this evenly. It's starting to dry already. So I'm going to go clean up my fingers, make sure I didn't get anything on me when it splattered a little, and I will get right back to you guys in a minute, well, 5 minutes. I decided to come back kind of midway through the drying period and let you guys see. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let you guys see exactly what is happening here. There is the dry patch. There is the dark wet patch, the patches that are still drying and they're still wet a little bit. So this is what it is looking like right now. And I set the timer for 5 minutes. So I do have a little bit of ways to go on this. However, I just wanted to check in with you to let you see the drying process and how it looks. My skin is feeling tight. It's feeling tight, and I mean, I'm worried about the sunscreen deal. I don't know if I have, I think I have some primer or lotion with sunscreen in it. So I'll probably take that route before I go out and run errands. So with that said, be back in a couple more minutes with this wiped off my face. Whew, guys, just another check-in to point something out. I did a little reading. I did find out that this mask is from my Allure Beauty Box, and it's a Glam Glow SuperMud Clearing Treatment. It's charcoal and kaolin clay, which I don't use I don't use, see, I can't talk. Well, I usually can't talk, but this clay is hardening here. But I usually don't use clay mask because they leave my skin feeling dry. So this is going to be interesting as to what I think about this particular mask. They said that they can see, it's someone quoting, they're quoting someone say, I can see all these little dots, especially on my nose, where oil is being sucked out of my skin. Now, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me try to zoom in here. I too have the dots that they're talking about right around here. So hopefully this is focusing well so you can see that. So yeah, I have the dots around my face where the oil is and where the clay is working to suck that oil out, as they said on this brochure here. Again, it's from the Allure Beauty Box, and I believe it was my April Allure Beauty Box. Again, this is the Glam Glow SuperMud Clearing Treatment, and again, I am going to come back. How do I turn this off? Okay. I am going to come back with it off my face. No more check-ins. I just started to notice that, and I read more about it, and I wanted you guys to know that that is what is happening. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, beauty crew. That is what I'll call my small following. Even if it grows, you guys will be my beauty crew. Okay, beauty crew, this is what it looks like now. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in. I know that my face is squeaky clean. It looks like it's having a focusing issue a little bit. When it's shiny, so when it is shiny, I know that whatever I was doing to my face, it cleaned it. I feel that my face is clean. I feel that my T-zone got a good cleaning. It's more than just cleaning, though. Let me read this again. I'm sorry, you see me looking behind the camera. This camera does not have a viewfinder. I'm using the vanity behind me. It does say, So I will look for this claim as the day goes along. Oil being sucked out of skin, face feeling super clean and fresh, which I will say that that is true right now. So it says the SuperMud has won 4 Allure Readers Choice Awards. Okay, so number 4. So 4 Choice Awards is what it's won. This does retail regular size. It's saying it retails at $59. The price of this is $59. So let's go ahead. I'm going to find something with SPF in it and do my face a little bit more. Put some color to it and put a little, I don't know, maybe eyeshadow on, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts on this Glam Glow Mud product. Sorry. Glam Glow Mud product. So stay tuned. I will be right back. Alright guys, here I am back with my final thoughts on using, I'm sorry, I got it in my drawer already, and on using this Glam Glow clay mask. I like it. Of course, this is something, so far I do like it. It was not a problem applying the other facial beauty products that I applied after that. I will be using this again. It said 1 to 2, what did it say? 1 to 3 times a week. It's looking like they say 1 to 3 times a week. So I will be doing this just to ensure that this is something that I want to continue to use. As for right now, my face does not feel overly dry. I didn't have a problem spreading my makeup on. I didn't use a heavy base. I'll tell you what I used right now. So after I used the Glam Glow mud mask, I did end up using my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. This does have a broad spectrum SPF. Let's see if I can somehow, I gotta try to learn this camera. But it does have broad spectrum SPF, and it does say on the instructions to use a sunscreen after this. So that is what, I don't have sunscreen to use, so I used this. So it acts as a sunscreen and kind of like, it's like a foundation, but it's not really. It's your tinted hydrating gel cream, which is great to use after a mask as well if you're not looking for full coverage. This is not full coverage at all. It does even out my skin tone, and it's just a plus that it does have sunscreen in it. I also used powder on my face. I applied it with the wrong brush. I applied it with the powder brush that I got from, it's an Ellen Tracy powder brush. It came in a set, and that was at TJ Maxx. I applied, keeping with Bare Minerals, I applied the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Perfecting Veil. That is the powder that I used. This was in the shade medium. So I did put that on top of the Complexion Rescue. The Complexion Rescue left me too dewy. It was looking too dewy. So I decided, plus I wanted to kind of set this tinted cream, the Complexion Rescue. So I used this for that. Also, I went in with a small product that I got. It is a sample product that I did get in an Ipsy. It is the IBY. It is a Lush eyeshadow, and it says headliner. I guess that is the color, but this is the shade right here. And I put that lightly on my eyes using these two brushes here. One's a MAC white brush, and the other is a Profusion brush. So I applied this shadow. I do like, let me see if I can swatch it, how creamy this shadow is. It glides on very well. This is the shade. I don't know if this camera can catch the shade correctly or not. It looks like it's catching it. So that's what I used on my eye. I did use a bronzer as a highlighter. This is LA Colors. It is a dollar store, or is it Dollar General? I think it's a dollar store brand that I got. I used that as a highlighter, and I used this highlighter brush to apply the highlighter here and here and along the bridge of my nose. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see the highlighter or not. But yeah, so I used the bronzer. It was a shimmery bronzer. I used it as a highlighter, and it works for me. So all in all, back to the real reason why we're here. This is the Glam Glow mask. I give it a thumbs up for right now. It didn't overly dry my skin. Again, I don't think I would follow this up with a matte foundation. I just would not do that. I would follow it up with something that has SPF in it, or either just use sunscreen as your primer, or a primer with sunscreen in it. Right now, I like this product. I'm going to say that. I will be using it a few more times during the week if needed. I'm not going to force myself to use it if I don't think I need it. So without further ado, I'm going to let you guys get back to what you were doing. Oh, and for the lips, I did use a Mally product. And that is in the color, I have no idea, because I can't see it, and you guys know that I have issues with seeing things. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. I don't think this camera focuses like my webcam does. It should. It was more money, but we're talking about two different devices that are used for different things. So anyway, that is it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you do want to subscribe to my channel to see more things like this, I do, as you can see, I do not just beauty, but I do, what do you call it? I am trying to think. Health and beauty products. So I do skincare. That's what I'm trying to say. So I just do skincare, health, and beauty products. So if you're interested in more of these things, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button if you are interested in receiving notifications of when I film again. So without further ado, I'll let you guys go, and we'll see you in the next video.